Allow me to just say one thing about BBI. As one of those who wore those white dresses and went around the country with a pink flower, we say that, as Governor Mudavadi has said, if you hit a bump, it is not the end of the world. I'm a layman, I'm not a lawyer. But listening to the ruling that was there a few days ago, you will know that that ruling was fundamentally flawed. And one of the things that I will give an example, and this is with all due respect to the judges, I am a great respecter of the rule of law, and I'm also a great respecter of democracy. And you know, in democracy, we have checks and balances, and that is why when an issue is determined at the lower court, you still have an appeal mechanism, and then that appeal mechanism checks the lower court, and then if someone is still aggrieved, you still have the Supreme Court, and especially on matters to do with constitution, for constitutional interpretation. So I say this with a lot of respect. We have had the issue of the task force. I will not repeat, saying that the president erred in starting a task force. In this country, we've had numerous task forces to resolve very many problems of society, very many task forces. This cannot be the time that task forces have become wrong. Because even us as governors, to resolve issues, we set up task forces. So the issue of task force, and to say that the president erred, it is within his right as the executive to set up a task force. But having said that, there's also the issue that was mentioned by Beatrice Elachi, saying that the constitution should not be amended. There are some countries that have constitutions that they have protected certain sections not to be amended because of their history. But you cannot carry that from those countries and come and superimpose it on Kenya, because in our constitution, we say that this clause can be amended by Wanjiku. It actually says that. And our constitution is not the Bible. It is a constitution that is made by us, the public, the Wanjiku, to serve us. And if it outlives, certain sections outlive themselves, then we are at liberty as the people who initiated it, because it is as Wanjiku, the Kenyan people, who wrote it in the first place. So that was another error. But my third error, the one that I really noticed, was on the issue of addressing the president as a citizen. They said that the president can be sued in his private capacity as a citizen. That was one part of their ruling. Then on another part of the ruling, they said the president had no business initiating a popular initiative, that a popular initiative ought to be initiated by the citizens. So in essence, they even went further to address him as Mr. Because to them, he was just a citizen. And therefore, the question I would ask is, why would it be wrong for the president as a citizen, because they recognized him as a citizen, to initiate a popular initiative? In fact, in the country, citizen number 1 of the Republic of Kenya is His Excellency, the President. So to say that the President erred, they actually contradicted themselves. And again, as I said, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm a lawyer by association. I hang around, I'm sure you know that one of the most distinguished lawyers in this country, I happen to carry his name, and many children as well who are also lawyers, and I have had these conversations. They've read the law backwards, and they've read the ruling, they listen to it from front to back. But I know that that issue of the citizenship was fundamentally flawed, because in their own ruling of that day, they contradicted themselves. So the president can initiate as president and can also initiate as a citizen of Kenya, because the president himself is first a citizen. In fact, the president would never have been a president of Kenya if first he was not a citizen of Kenya. I rest my case. Thank you very much.